Hey everyone, Madeline Rascon here. Just going to do a brief overview of my history. I started out doing sales with my husband. We actually met selling Kirby vacuums together. And I became one of the best-selling saleswomen there was in the state of Utah. I was actually very good at it. I was closing really high dollar deals. I was just going against everybody's excuses why they couldn't buy it, why they wouldn't buy it. And pretty much everybody is a sale. The only reason why somebody wouldn't be a sale is if they don't have the money. They literally do not have the money, or in the case of selling Kirby's, didn't have the credit to be financed. Other than that, everybody wanted it. I gave everybody the desire to want it, and I showed them the need to have it. That's pretty much what you got to do with most things that you sell. You have to give them the desire to want it and show them the need, why they have to have it. So a lot of people don't understand why they have to have something. Kirby vacuum. Easy example. A lot of kids, John Travolta's son in particular, he died from breathing in the mold that can occur underneath the carpet when it gets wet and damp from shampooing it, and it never completely dries out, and it actually can kill people. It's actually a disease that happens from damp carpeting. So there was a need right there. I gave them an absolute need, and that's just one example. But that applies to anything that you're selling, and that's just one thing I learned with selling Kirby. Now the problem was I was really good at it. I was great at convincing people, talking them into things, as most women actually have the ability to talk others into things. We think that, you know, the man goes out there and works and they do the sales most of the time. But women actually have a natural intuitive side to talk people into buying things, or just talk people into things in general. I mean, how many times did you talk your husband into doing something for you that you knew he didn't want to do, but you tactively talked him into it? It's the same thing with sales. You're tactively talking people into it. It can actually take a couple months to get the hang of it, but if you're doing it every single day like I was doing with Kirby, I was seriously working 60, 70 hours a week, going into these people, just racking my brain trying to figure out what to say. And it ended up that it wasn't that difficult. I needed to just be myself. Pretty much I needed to pretend that every customer was a child or a spouse or somebody else that I was trying to talk stuff into. So what you need to do with most sales is the same thing. And I'm going to sit down here for a moment. There's a storm over there. So anyway, most sales, that's pretty much what you're doing. You're talking people into things. You're telling them why they need it, and you're kind of throwing in that little bit of attitude, because there's going to be people that no matter what you say, the answer's going to be no, 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 no. And you're just going to repeatedly be fighting with these people, and these people aren't people that you want to be nice with or kind with. You don't want to say, oh, that's okay, you don't want to buy it, you know, I'm going to just step away. These are people that you need to get aggressive with and be like, listen, you need this, you know you need this, and you're just turning it down. Now those are good examples of people that you get aggressive with in sales. And yes, it can be necessary, but don't take it overboard. However, when you are first learning how to do it, it's good to take it overboard with your aggression. If you have somebody that's giving you a bunch of excuses, get a little feisty with them, and you'll start to learn where your limit is. You'll learn when you tick people off and when you can push it just a little bit further to get that sale that you want to get. So that's just something that I learned in the very beginning doing sales. And I was about 19 when I started selling Kirby's, and it's been about 10 years now. Yep, 10 years now. Well, I was doing really great, and like my distributor warned me, most women do exceptionally well in business and in sales. Women just have that natural tendency to be able to talk people into things, like I was saying. Well, I got pregnant, horrible morning sickness, and I quit. And there's been several other business ventures that I've tried, and I failed because I just didn't have the dedication and the commitment. I lost it. I forgot about it. I forgot just how much you can do when you set your mind to it. So lately I lost 40 pounds in 6 weeks. Now that gave me the idea that why shouldn't I hop back on the tracks being a successful businesswoman? If I can have the motivation and dedication to lose 40 pounds in 6 weeks, then I can definitely make 6 figures in a year. That's not a problem. Most women can. We're strong. We can make more money than the men can. And I guarantee it that even with being a full-time mom, taking care of my household, my kids, my husband, everything, and exercising, continuing to lose weight, continuing to take care of myself, guarantee that I could still build a successful business just using the sales information that I gathered selling Kirby vacuums door to door. All sales are the same, you just have to figure out a different way to apply yourself. So this is where I got the idea to put myself forward and start trying. Start actually putting in the daily effort and consistency. So this is my first video. Not actually my first one. It's just my first one giving you some basic background info and what I learned from my background. I'm sure I'll post many more videos with much more information on experiences I've had and what I've learned from those experiences. So until then, you can watch my other videos, and right down there is a link for my blog that details how I lost so much weight so fast, and it was super easy. There's also another link right down there for my fast cash system. I've been using this and it's actually been giving me 4-digit income within 2 months. It's been really fantastic. So I'm going to keep at it, keep on doing it, because you know what? It is my goal for next year to buy a brand new house. Not with my husband's money, but with my money. Can't be sticking around in the same house forever. I know he loves the home that we live in, but I like to hang out on the porch like I am right now most of the time. So it is my goal in the next year to make 6 figures and buy myself and my family a brand new house. I'm going to show you how. If you just go to my link, Fast Cash System that I've created, along with many others. We've been working on the training and everything together, and it's really come down to a T that you can start making money within 24 hours. It's super easy. I'm not saying you're going to make $1,000 in 24 hours. I'm talking like 20, $40 in 24 hours. But I'm going to give you some information on how to lose some weight super duper fast like I did, and start making some money super duper fast like I did. Because honestly, if you're at home and you're with the kids, there's no excuse why you can't be in extremely great health, making a great income, and living the life that you want to live. So I'm going to post some more videos, and I want to teach everybody how to do the same stuff that I'm doing. Because seriously, it's unnecessary to be unhappy in the life that you're living in. And I'm going to help everybody change that. I'll talk to you later. Bye.